Guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Hearty, and it's time for more on this Hearty Let's Play of Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. And initial thoughts, I am still pretty bummed out because, yeah, like I was saying in the last video, I was holding out hope that Kaido was still alive, but the more and more as it goes on, unless the ending of this trial pulls some crazy mindfuckery, I don't see how. I don't know. There's nothing we have to dispute the video. And even if he is alive, he kind of is alive, I feel like we're still gonna have to say goodbye to him, right? There's no way we move on from this chapter and Maki and Kaido stay with us. I just don't see that happening. And I guess it's, yeah, speaking of Maki, going on that topic, I guess we'll finally get to hear what happened that night where she went to the hangar, which I'm figuring is something along the lines of she went there, got the impression that Kaido died or something, and then she killed Kokichi. Something like that, something along those lines. That's what I'm thinking of. But anyway, let's get right to it and end this class trial.
Well now.
And then the Monokuma and Cups theater segment began. But with all the Monocups destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so the curtain quickly fell. And is it over? Okay, cool. I was yeah, cool. Let's get right back into it. Alright, Maki, tell us what happened. What happened that night?
The flashback light became the motive. When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him.
Wait, when he remembered? So, wait, is for certain?
I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end.
The thing is, something I'm very kind of confused about with this game is I don't think they ever really specified how the flashback light works. Does everybody needs to be present, like in front of it when it's activated so they get it, or can they literally be anywhere and it works? Like, I don't understand. Is that what she's saying here, that when we activate the flashback light, even Kokichi got back those memories of like everything being connected with all that stuff? I'm not sure what she's implying. The game never really made that clear, so it's bugging me.
I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
You were naive.
Huh?
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Hold on, I need to look at that again. What she said, the flashback light became the motive. When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned when he remembered. So not that he did and I planned, yeah, not after he remembered. When he does remember, you were going to kill him. Okay.
Maki totally gets me.
I think that's what she is implying. I don't know. That sentence is kind of confusing because, again, the way the flashback light works hasn't really been completely explained.
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow and broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other.
Okay. So when she arrived, he was still alive.
Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow. Probably by Kaito when he fought back.
Right.
Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in.
So, I'm just wondering what, let her tell the story before I keep asking questions.
Exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow. That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
Yeah. Oh, wow, jeez.
The Strike 9 poison.
Just really went for it, huh?
But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died.
That's why the antidote was there, I guess.
Find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
Oh, but wait a minute. So, counting the arrows, Kaito, by Maki's story, Kaito shot Kokichi in the arm, and then Maki shot him in the back. There's still one more.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right?
Uh-huh.
He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard.
Okay.
Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully.
Right.
So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
Okay.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that? I don't understand anything you're saying.
Is he supposed to remember now? Is that...
Why are you starting a killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Oh, wow.
Asshole!
That is a... that is one hell of a screen.
I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow.
And Kaido stepped in the way.
Then,
Oh. And it was coated with... Oh, fuck. I didn't think about that. Yeah, right. Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, wow.
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Yep. Oh, that makes so...
Why would
Why
Kaito
did I think of...
protect
Yeah, that makes
Kokichi?
so much sense. Okay.
at that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison.
So you rushed to get the
I
antidote.
rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time.
You weren't yeah, she wasn't
I
planning
used Strike
on
9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him
trying to
from the
kill him from
start.
the start. Oh boy.
That's so mean.
Damn.
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
Kaido. Yeah, okay. Wow. Oh yeah. That makes a lot of sense. That makes wow.
You what?
Ooh. That sucks.
I ended up killing Kaito.
He killed Kaito. And Kokichi. Wow, so we move off of this chapter without Kaito and Maki? What the hell? Holy crap.
When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been
They've been
closed.
closed.
I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore.
Monokuma said, I've gone and done it. What the fuck was he meant by that? I've gone and done it.
I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window.
Mm-hmm.
Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote!
And that's why the control panel has all the slice marks, because she was trying desperately to get inside. She was trying
After
to break it
calling out to
open.
him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window.
Mm.
Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
Oh, seriously? Oh, wow.
But I can't die here,
Damn.
since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
maybe I am wrong about maybe but no, it doesn't make sense to me that if Kokichi's the mastermind, that doesn't make sense. No. I'm starting to have a lot of doubts in my convictions, but that's common.
Only one antidote.
Yeah, well.
You don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
Went to space. Mm.
Damn it!
Stop!
Oh, that sucks. She had to watch that happen. Not only did she shoot Kaito with the poison, effectively killing him, she had to watch as the hope of him surviving gets taken away by the person she really meant to kill. God damn.
Phew,
Wow.
I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap.
Wow.
Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
Yeah.
I killed...
Oh boy, Maki.
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
What?
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki.
Yeah, no. Oh, fuck. Wow. Yeah, this really sucks. This blows. Yeah.
The situation just got way worse, huh?
Oh, man. Shit.
Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me!
Hmm.
So don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy, even like that. You really are not boring.
Hmm.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you...
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run. Run and live. You gotta live.
Wow.
But
How
I
does
refuse
this...
to give up.
And this is the very beginning of the later half. Where the hell is it gonna go from here?
I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife.
Yeah.
In the end, I couldn't.
Okay.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from, huh?
Okay. Yeah, I read this. I read the events and certain things happening way wrong, but... Okay. Yeah. Okay. Man, well, which is common. I mean, this has happened before when I was playing this game, but
After
okay.
that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind.
Yep.
As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial. In exchange for all of your lives.
So that's what happened.
Yeah, that makes that makes a lot of sense. Cause this is it for her. She's like, fuck it. You know what? Screw it. Nuke everything. It doesn't matter anymore.
Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
But the thing is, cause, I mean, man, if Kokichi's still alive, again, I'm gonna be astounded. But he's dead, man. I can't see him being alive either. No, I said this a lot, though, and I'm like, it's gone a different way. But I don't see Kokichi being alive. I don't see him being the one in that mech. So, what happened?
Why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make fun of him?
Man.
You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer. You fucking asshole!
Could have used some more menace and vehemence in that line read there, Maki, but good enough.
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exisal.
For real, you prick. But you're not. You're not in there. I don't know who's in there. Maybe nobody's in there. I don't know, but you're not in there. Kokichi's
Sure,
not in that
Maki would have
Exisal.
already killed me if I was out there in the flesh.
But it seems they're making a good argument for it, him being in there, and like, yeah, he's just trying to protect himself. Boy.
What are everyone's plans now?
Yeah, as soon as, for real, like, now that we know what happened last night, if that hatch opened, Maki would straight up sprint and just stab the hell out of Kokichi. Like,
With the truth out
she
in
would
the
not
open,
hesitate.
Who are you guys gonna vote for?
Oh
You can
boy.
vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together.
But then it's all over. That's it. Yeah, I mean,
Or vote for Maki and live.
wow. Fuck. That is one hell of a choice. Cause it's like, yeah, it's like at this point, fuck it, right? It's, oh man. Like, I get it, man. Especially without knowing, like, the whole world is gone. I don't, damn.
Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
But we still have this whole later half for this class trial, so I don't know where they're gonna go with this. I don't know where we're gonna go forward.
Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Huh.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet. We don't have the whole truth.
Yeah, we don't know. We need to know what happened after Maki left.
This case isn't over.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Huh?
We're into for some serious mind fuckery in this next part. I swear.
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand.
Yeah.
There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
Is there?
A hidden truth?
I don't know where Suichi's going with this, to be honest.
Yes, I'm positive.
Uh-huh.
Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
Okay. The part of Maki's testimony that doesn't add up. Kaido protecting Kokichi, the control panel being damaged, Maki becoming the blackened, Kokichi drinking the antidote. I don't know. No, that makes sense. Kaido protecting Kokichi makes sense. And I think. Okay, no. I'm not sure. The control panel makes sense. Maki becoming the blackened makes sense too. Kokichi drinking the antidote. Maki becoming the blackened? No, okay, not that. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not sure. Okay, no, not that either.
Damn it!
So the control panel being damaged? Okay, yeah, that was just trial and error for me, but they all make sense to me. Why doesn't the control panel being damaged not make sense?
Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar.
Right.
But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh, right, got it. Forgot about that.
The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
I
Okay.
was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Right, because then that would... Yeah, because I thought somebody, one of Kokichi's bombs got used because of the EMP thing.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
Is it possible that Kaido used the EMP bomb to destroy the infrared sensor in the press in order to kill himself? And that way Maki's not the blackened, I think? Is that it?
Nah, the security there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
Okay.
And why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
Okay. That's right. There must be some kind of reason behind all these oddities. Finding the reason will help us find the hidden truth. Okay, this is not a lie one. This is used the right contradiction. All right, electro bomb, hangar's front shutter.
Enter the hangar. And I
Electro
tried to
bomb. What does it say? When used, the scatter particles interfere with electromagnetic waves, rendering electronics communications and sensors unusable. Yeah, infrared sensor. That includes that. Lasts about 2 hours and covers an area of 50 yards. Okay, I think that's
destroyed
it.
the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Is that it? The 100% certainty?
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
No.
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
No, Maki. It seems like the alarm system itself was working properly. So what can we learn from that? Is this it? Yes, awesome. Got it. I survived with the skin of my teeth intact because like I only have one heart left.
There is a way to disable the alarm system.
Right.
An electro bomb would take it down.
But Maki only had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
So that's it, isn't it? Kaido used the bomb to knock out the infrared sensor in the press and killed himself. So it wouldn't detect a human, it wouldn't detect a living person, right? Guessing?
And the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb?
He
I had
wouldn't
no reason
have.
to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
That wasn't the intention.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
But we know that the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be. In that case, then,
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system
wasn't the real objective, right?
What?
So, wow, it really was. I mean, oh, and oh, fuck, I guess Kokichi is alive. Because if it's going the right way, I think it is where Kaido used the electro bomb to kill himself, then Kokichi's still alive, and he did all this just to mess with us, to play around with the whole, oh, the unknown victim. Okay. Damn! Fuck! I really want Kokichi to die this chapter, but I guess he's alive. I guess, yeah. Unless something else crazy happened, but we'll see. Disable the remote control, disable the press safety function. Yep. Okay.
It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
Fuck, seriously? Kokichi's gonna survive into the next chapter? Seriously? Then I guess... fuck, I don't know.
Deactivate the safety function?
I really want him to die.
The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
That's true, but why would he do that?
To kill himself,
There's
so that
only
Maki
one
wouldn't be
reason
a
that
blockade.
anyone would want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm right. It means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong.
What aspect of this case runs contrary to the new evidence? Kaido's cause of death.
That's it!
Yeah.
Kaito's cause of death.
What?
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
Yes, the cause of the death could now be... which... The hydraulic press?
This is it!
Yep. Damn, the little shit is still alive, isn't he?
Kaito could have been killed by
God
the
damn
press
it,
after
dude.
all.
God damn it, I didn't want Kokichi to survive. I wanted Kokichi to die this chapter really badly.
He could have?
God damn it. We lost Kaido and we keep Kokichi. Bullshit.
If the safety was
I'm
off,
so salty
the
right
press
now.
could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Uh-huh.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
Oh, God. That sucks.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It was Kaido.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
Oh! Oh! Is that so? Wait, is my wish gonna come true? Is the game gonna grant me this? Oh, if you give me this game, oh, I would be so happy. Give me this one thing, goddammit, this one thing.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death.
Oh my god, game, give me this one thing.
But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press.
That is true. He could have died while, like, laying there. Oh, this is like Komeda's levels of like, oh, we don't know what did kill him. Like, oh
Both causes
shit.
are possible, but you'll never be
Yeah.
able to determine it.
We won't know definitively if that's what happened.
No matter what.
Oh boy.
No matter what? That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too.
Oh damn. That's
right,
good.
Shuichi?
Okay. Is it really possible to determine Kaito's actual cause of death? Was Kaito's cause of death the poison arrow or the hydraulic press? Is it possible to tell? It's not possible. Not with what we have now. Not with the information we have available.
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
Damn, this trial has so many twists and turns. Holy fuck.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence.
Yeah.
You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened. But I know, because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit.
Fucking hell.
No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own
Yeah,
intuition.
you leave it up to Chad. It's a fucking flip of the coin.
Intuition.
Oh boy.
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki or me?
God damn, that's
The
good.
heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
Seriously? We're really voting? What? This trial is freaking weird, dude. Oh, shit. I don't know. Fuck it. I want you to die, you bastard. I don't care.
Hey, that's my line.
Oh.
I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
Throw me for a goddamn loopy fucking game. Piece of
Come
shit.
on, no one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already. This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
Huh? Yes, of course.
Oh, does not even... Wait, what? What is going on?
Yeah? What kind of a reaction is that?
This is... What kind of mindfuckery are you trying to pull now?
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Why do you seem so flustered?
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
What the actual fuck? What's going on with Monokuma right now?
Monokuma? Do you not know who the culprit is
Oh
either?
my fucking god. What is...
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
But... But that makes no... What? That makes the... No. What? How does that work? Wait. Because... So, is this... Okay, no, let's just go on.
Do you?
Man. I'm kind of... I don't know.
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either. If Monokuma doesn't know, what does this tell us about this case? Wait, this case?
Yes, that's it. So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I have no fucking clue.
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out.
A murder that even Monokuma couldn't figure
He
out?
was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
A murder Monokuma couldn't figure out?
But what's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
Okay, definitive. He's not. No.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct? That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Yeah. Thank you, game, for finally answering this.
Perhaps
Are we
there
gonna
hidden
answer
cameras
this?
strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow.
Yeah.
Kokichi probably used the electrobomb to scramble whatever that was.
Oh, okay.
The electrobomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Wow, okay.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Yeah, they would all be disabled.
I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
He's fucking not, and I knew it. I knew he wasn't the mastermind.
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the exosomes... Yes. The exosoles weren't protecting Monokuma.
Of course they weren't. They were watching him.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay, at least I got that right.
Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation?
Oh, at the time, the exosomes were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him.
Dodoy.
They would have been scanning the area, watching us.
Right.
But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma
Which
wouldn't
means
go
that
near the crime
among us few, there is still somebody pretending to be the mastermind, and that's fucking crazy.
That reminds me.
Down to the few of us, I don't know
All
who
four
it
units were
is.
focused on
That's
Monokuma.
like, for any one of them, Kibo, Sumugi, or Maki, or hell even Himiko, or hell even Maki for that matter, to be the mastermind is just like, what the I don't know.
That's why when I
That's
stole one
all
to
those
enter
seem
the
like
hangar,
crazy ideas.
The other three didn't pursue me.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way it'll be fair to all participants.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
So, to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the exosols to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma
Has no idea who the culprit is. Wow. So what does that mean? Where do we go from here?
I told you there's no point. Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
No, he's not.
Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
Interesting. Wait, hold on. Give me a sec. Who hasn't spoken in a while? There's somebody who's being... Okay, wait, no. Alright. She said something. I was about to say, like, Sumi's being weirdly quiet. I don't know what that's about.
What?
But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
No, he's fucking not. Of course he's not.
What?
Remember that the only reason we think that
It's
is because
because he
Kokichi
told us that.
Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
Right. He was trying to flush out the mastermind himself.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
Oh, God damn it. I really wanted you to die this chapter, you little bastard.
He's a remnant of despair. How do we forget that?
But he knows nothing about that, so of
That
course
doesn't
not.
necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Well, Monokuma?
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer.
Yeah, it's no longer fair and square. You don't know. You could be killing the wrong person. Like you
If you
don't
tell us
know.
the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies. Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Oh boy.
Yeah, tell us. Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
God damn it, I hate the fact that we're springing off Kokichi's madness, like we're actually benefiting, because I just want the goddamn... Oh, I want him to die so bad, I hate him so much, but
No
we're
need to
benefiting
think
from
about
him,
it.
we
You're
are.
being way too forward, you know.
Aren't you normally the forward one?
Ah,
I mean,
Oh, wait,
I
wrong
don't
voice.
mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
okay.
And what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi. 'Cause
Oh
he's not the
boy.
mastermind.
That means, look, everybody, look to your left, look to your right, the mastermind is next to you. Oh my god, that is...
That really true?
There's so... Man, it's really hard to imagine Tsumugi, Himiko, Kibo, or Maki being the mastermind. That's really hard for me to see.
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Yep, and again, if Kokichi was a mastermind, that scene before Miyu's death makes no sense. The scene where he's asking Monokuma for help, that makes no sense otherwise.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Yeah, that is what that would mean. With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
If you want to know, then I'll tell you. I'm getting kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth, Kay.
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
But what about the Exosols? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
Mew's remote control.
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Mew made the Exosols. Yep.
Oh, you didn't know?
Mew made a lot. I bet Mew made a lot of the stuff in this spaceship. I
Mew
feel.
not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can
Oh.
hijack any electronic device.
Seriously, and you still she made that, but she still wanted to go with her plan of killing Kokichi? What the Mew, what the hell?
Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the exosols and took them for a spin.
Seriously, Mew, you made that, but you just decided to kill Kokichi? God, you are Wow, she really was a dumb genius. She's so stupid, if that's the case.
Isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite. Spite towards you for trying to usurp the Mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
Oh,
There's no
boy.
doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Were we just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
Yep.
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
To flush him out. To flush him or her out.
Shit! Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Oh boy, ain't that the
Why
question.
are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
What?
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
I guess it is possible. It is a possibility that maybe the mastermind did die, but Monokuma's a separate entity. He's like a AI on his own or something like that, or we'll see where the game goes with this. The real mastermind is not Kokichi. Who could it be? I was thinking it was Junko and Ashima, but that can't be it. She's dead, like super dead, like even her AI is dead. We never come into contact with her. If so, who planned this? Who planned this killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track. This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind.
Yeah, that class trial is for the next chapter.
So, yeah, get to talking.
Oh
I
boy.
agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
You
Yeah.
don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too, so no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
Interesting. Wow, Kokichi. Fucking hell. I hate you. But god damn, are you probably one of the smartest characters in this series, like throughout all the games. You're probably the most manipulative and like intelligent character in this entire series. Even, dare I say, maybe even possibly smarter than Junko. God damn.
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too.
But with Junko being smart, like they say that she had an ultimate analytical mind, it seemed like bullshit superpowers with Junko. Kokichi, I'll give him this. This character seems genuinely legitimately smart. Like this character just seems, it feels more natural.
This will be the
There's some of the
final class
madness
trial.
Junko came up
Me
with sometimes.
versus Monokuma.
You versus Monokuma?
When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true victory. And that's how I'll win! That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma!
And he's the one person who's really pulled it off in this entire game series. Like, he's the only guy who's ever came this close.
If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner!
Wow.
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world was in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have.
Kokichi really does deserve his talent, his ultimate talent, the Supreme Leader. He really does deserve it. Like, he's written the right way. I'll give him that. I fucking hate him still, but I won't say that he's not good. He's really good.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
despair.
Just to know what that is.
Whatevs. Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others, for that matter.
What?
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Oh, that's weird, having Monokuma be the one to speak good about us, to praise us. Ugh.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
Oh my god, that's so, this class trial is weird. This class trial is so weird. Oh my god. Wow.
Who
That's,
invited you?
oh, this is insane.
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
Wow, like I said, serious mind fuckery. Wow. Yeah,
We were
this is
going
kind
to
of,
do it anyway.
well, I did not see the game going this way. This trial
Let's
going
just
this way.
ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Monokuma has joined the party.
Yeah!
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
focus on the case.
Hey, be quiet so we can ignore you.
Oh boy.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
Oh my god.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't
It
he?
would have been even more like, awesome if like a space was made and he got a stand and he just started standing around with us. That would have made it even driven it farther home. That would have been awesome.
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
Okay.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
Your robophobia will not be ignored. So another truth comes out. That doesn't sound right. That piece of evidence makes more sense now. The evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. And that is, if Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, what evidence needs to be analyzed again? The video, right? I think the video. Murder video.
This is it!
Yeah.
Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press.
It almost looks like he's giving us a thumbs up there.
Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video? It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with a hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it.
Right.
Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
Oh my god, they're all starting to warm up to him. That's fucking...
Really?
No, guys. He's the enemy. Never forget that.
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
You're lying again, Kokichi. There's a method to your madness. If you wanted Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us the video must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the video of the murder but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show? Hangman's Gambit. Oh, I don't know. Victim? Tim? Okay, victim. Oh, whoops, wrong letter. It doesn't show the victim. Where are you going with this game? I'm not sure. Is it even Don't play with my heart like this, game. Don't do this to me. No, that's a question for later. For now, we know
if you
that.
show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died. Even if we
Right.
can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. And that might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Yeah, but then what? Are you trying to say that? Game, I swear to God.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Oh, God damn it. I don't know what to think anymore.
Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
What?
Where would he even get another body?
God damn
There
it.
should
what
be
is-
plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad. Switching the victims was impossible.
Was it, though?
The footage showed the body being crushed.
I don't know anymore, man. This is fucking with me, like,
When
so
in the
hard.
footage would they have been able to switch the victim? And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way.
Right.
The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause.
Paused? You could have paused. You could have paused, though, right? You could have paused and hit play on the video, right?
Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
You could have paused, moved the person, and then put a body in. Couldn't you?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Oh no. Oh my. Gabe? You're messing. You're playing with my heart, man. I don't like it. Playing with my heart.
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't
Just haven't
noticed,
noticed
it
it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that? See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done.
How? I'm not sure.
So we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well.
Oh my god.
So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places?
Okay.
Kaito is alive or not?
Oh boy.
Maki,
I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Oh. Oh my god.
Okay then.
Oh.
Let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned.
Himiko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Ah, she's okay with it now.
Okay.
That's cute.
Then let's all talk it over together.
Oh man, I did not see this case going this way. Oh man, this is really throwing me for a loop. Together. And don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
yeah, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Oh
Jeez,
boy.
you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
I mean, it seems obvious now that he said it a second time. But yeah, you could have just paused it, right? Pause the video as it was recording and then put play to record again, right?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
I mean, I don't know.
I knew
Maybe
there
something
was a
else.
trick to that video the whole time.
Oh boy.
Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
Wow. I went in with the suspicion that Kaido was alive the whole time. Then the game destroyed that suspicion. I was accepting that he's dead, and now the game is like, no, he could be alive again. What? God damn. Wow, dude. Oh man. This trial played me like a fool. Man, I totally was just following along on its whim. The trick to the video. It like jumps there. It jumps, like it shows his arm and then it kind of jumps to him being smashed. Okay, we can lie here, apparently. Alright. Hydraulic press, safety function, Kaido's coat, electro bomb.
Must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
Survival video.
There is no trick.
I already used that though, so that's probably not
You
it.
can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Yeah.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
Any other bright ideas? Come on, everybody, speak up!
Huh. I feel like someone said something that could give us a clue. When we put our heads together, we can find the smallest hope. We won't fall into despair.
Must be some trick to that video.
That's what you
Oh wait,
all gotta figure
no.
out.
Wait, I don't think this means
There is
you
no
lie. I think this is not a lying
You
one.
can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Hold on.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you?
Actually, I'm gonna look this up. How many lies are in? Yeah, because this. I feel like this
Person in
is
that
in
video.
the one where you lie. I don't want to
really
spend like
Kaito?
minutes trying to figure this out. So I'm gonna be right back.
Off
real
about
quick.
that video.
Okay, this is another one of those ones. Even though the music is different, you're not supposed to lie here. Okay, I needed to make sure because I didn't want to spend like
Any other
a
bright
bunch of minutes
ideas?
on this.
Come on, everybody, speak up!
Okay, so that means I'm just looking for either agreement or a contradiction. Like someone said something that could give us a clue. And I think I know what the right thing is. If we put our heads together, we can find the smallest hope. We won't fall into despair.
Must be some trick to that.
I think it's what Kibo
That's what
says.
you all gotta figure out.
Let's try
There
it.
is no
There's no trick.
function in that camera.
Yeah, editing function, that is correct.
Suspicious? Well, seem unnatural, don't you think?
Dangles.
Person in that video.
Something seemed off about that
Video to me.
hydraulic press stopped.
Yeah, I think it's this, right? Oh, okay, good.
agree.
Got it. Alright, I wasn't sure about that one. I was ready for a bit of trial and error, but luckily I got it right.
Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second?
Yeah, after watching it like a fourth and fifth time, it's like, yeah, it just kind of stopped and jumped, like to him being squished.
Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
Uh-huh. It kept going. Yeah, it didn't stop momentarily. It just kept going. Right. Okay, that was obvious. I should have kind of remembered
That's
that,
right.
to be
The
honest.
hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
Right,
But in
yeah.
the video,
Mm-hmm. It hesitates and then jumps forward to him being squished. Okay, cool. Alright. I should have caught that, to be
hydraulic
honest.
press
Yeah,
stopped
that was
briefly,
kind of stupid of
right
me,
before
to be
it crushed
fair.
the body?
But why would it stop?
Because it detected a living person. Why did the press stop? There's only one reason I can think of. Mind. Oh, okay. We got. Oh yeah, we didn't do this game, this little mini game so far. So, all right. I'm really bad at this one, so it's gonna be messy as usual. Yeah, that's all gonna be stuff I just have to smash. All right. Yeah, I'm just not good at stuff like this. This is not my forte. Okay, the panel. I wonder if Kokichi worked with Kaido in the very end. I don't know. That could be implying that, but they don't have to be. What's the question? Why did the hydraulic press come to a stop? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to smash this stuff. Yep, just yep, just messy as hell, but whatever. Oh, that. Yep. The control panel.
I see it.
Because the other two don't make sense. I don't quite understand why that's the correct choice, but the other two don't make sense.
The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
Right.
An electro
Okay.
bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function.
Mm-hmm.
There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Right. Oh my god, did Kokichi... Oh, I don't know. Let's wait.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
That's true.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been caught on camera.
Right, yeah. That's true, while the camera was
Oh, I
rolling.
see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh?
It was the camera. It was...
What do you mean?
Yeah, it had, that's what I was thinking. I was like, they had to say it a third time. It was like, yeah, it has a pause function.
If you stop something else at the same time
You stop the hydraulic press. Yes, I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched. If you stop that, you could have swapped the bodies easily. Oh, mine again. Okay, making up for lost time. What's the question? To switch body, what else had to be stopped with the hydraulic press? Okay, the camera. So I'll just pick that and end my suffering. let's just get through this. I don't even care what the other two options are. Yeah. Oh, really? The hammer and the electro bomb? Sure. Yeah, those are plausible choices.
The culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
But what body was switched? Is it game? Are you trying to tell me that Kokichi traded places with Kaido? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is that what you're trying to pull here? Cause oh boy, I don't. Oh man.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
When did you ever say that?
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Yeah.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Let's put that down. Where was the camera set up? I'm not entirely sure. If it had to be pressed at the same time, and it'd be right here, right? Yeah. On the railing.
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time, it would have to be near the switch.
Right.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle.
Right.
If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
Okay.
And if it was recorded at such an odd
Again, with this class
And what
trial, like
proofs
other
trick
class
was
trials,
used?
I was focusing on the wrong things. I really was.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
Yeah, my talent's been pretty useful this entire time.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height.
Now, once the press got to a certain point,
When the
you
press
could.
was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct? That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
Yeah.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position, so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
Oh man, I don't know. Wait, hold on. I went to read what the person said before Monokuma because I didn't read it properly. Okay.
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Damn it, game. Messing with my heart. I guess he, fuck. I don't know. I guess? I mean, that's where the game is leading us.
Before he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
Well, wait just a minute.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he... Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
Which means he only had the one giving to him at birth. A birthday gift, one would say.
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
But what could he... I mean, I guess to stump Monokuma, would he go to that length to, like, trade places with Kaito? But also, how did Kaito survive the poison, if that's the case?
Very well, I'll answer that.
Unless, like, Kokichi faked drinking the antidote? I don't know.
You're giving him pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Okay.
Thrown away?
Ugh,
The other bodies are... gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
I think you know the answer, Maki. I think you know the answer to that. There's only one answer. Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at the time. If they were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim is... the two people who switched the places in the hydraulic press. The other person in the hangar. Oh my god. The bastard really done did it. He gave me what I wanted, man. He gave me the one thing I wanted.
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Oh, Maki, you know the answer to this.
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Oh boy.
Something important?
If I have the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at the time. Which means that something had to have been decided before. I have to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time. Oh god, Hangman's Gambit again? Literally like my worst game mode. I don't know. What's the question? How were the bodies swapped if only 2 people were in the hangar? Switch places? Wait, switch SWITCHPLACES. Yeah, that fits. Okay. I just need a S. Is there an S? Give me an S. I hope my spelling was correct there. I mean, I did fail to spell circles correctly. Or maybe it isn't switched. Maybe it's I'm not getting an S, so I don't think it's that. Okay, so maybe victim switch. I swear, the Hangman's Gambit bits are so arbitrary. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but they seem, I don't know. Victim, switch, right? Victim switch. S? Is there an S? Victim H. Victim. I don't know. I'm gonna guess. Victim helped? I swear, these things are so weirdly... Yeah. Victim helped? What? Okay, whatever. Yeah, I guess. Whatever. It works too.
I can't believe I overlooked this.
The victim helped.
What do you mean?
Okay.
There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped, which means
They were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim
And the culprit.
The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside.
But that means even if he's still alive, we're still gonna... Oh, damn it.
If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped, then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Victim and culprit cooperated?
Yeah, I mean, I guess Kokichi will go as far as to stump Monokuma. He would go that far.
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps
to win in the very end.
Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Wow.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
Oh, but that just means that we're gonna have to. I mean, yeah, yay! But like I said, so in a weird way, I was right, but wrong. I was half and half. Oh my god! Wow! If my detective work hasn't failed me, the culprit is inside the Ekisal. It can only be one of them. Ah, man, Kaido, you threw me for a loop, man. Well played.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means
you played me good, Kaido.
Kokichi
Played me
was
good.
operating the hydraulic press and camera at first. If
And
the
then
two
they
of them
switched.
switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi
It's Kaido.
must be Kaito.
Yeah, and Baki realizes it too, what that means if we're correct.
So, the person inside that exisal isn't Kokichi.
It's
It
Kaido.
has to be Kaito.
Wow, dude, you really busted out your acting chops. Fucking hell. Did you like super study Kokichi's mannerisms, man? Like, holy crap.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right?
And
You can't
thinking
be
about it
serious.
once again, like all the other class trials, if I was putting my attention in the right places, I kind of figured this out from the very beginning. Especially after seeing the murder video, it's like, yeah, he said it. It can only be played, paused, and whatever. And then the video, it jumps, like it stops there, and then it jumps in being squished. If I really thought about it and really paid attention, it's like me. It's like a lot of things in this game that I kind of missed. Like in the first class trial with the flash, I didn't realize that the thing was taking camera flashes when Rintaro was about to die, or with Kurumi's murder. I didn't make sense that the of how the ropeway worked. I got that totally wrong, and yeah, with what's his face, what's his name, kill with the whole seesaw trick. Yeah, I was,
I don't want to believe it either. But it's the only way any of this makes sense.
Which leads us to a very interesting decision. Do we all die, or do we just,
My
you know...
detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Wow, Kaito is... Yeah. Wow. And I said it. I said, you know, I can't believe I was like half right. I was like, in my assumptions, I said it like Kokichi is dead, and we're gonna have to either say goodbye to Maki or Kaito this chapter. And would you know it? It looks like I'm right.
Is Kaito really in there?
Yep.
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm
The
the
thing is-
culprit.
Oh boy.
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive.
She wants him to live. Wow. Yeah, she Maki really cares about Kaito way a tongue fuck more than she cares about us. Holy
Because
shit.
I'm the culprit.
Yep.
Wait, you? But didn't you
I
say...
saw it with...
Uh-huh.
Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito.
Unless he pretended
There's
to.
no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
told us you didn't want to kill Kaito and...
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
No, she just realizes if we're right and Kaito's the culprit, we're gonna have to see him die. After getting that
understand.
hope that he's still alive, we're gonna have to see him die. We're gonna have to be the ones that kill him. Damn, that's good. Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away.
There was only one antidote. So it's more likely he died from my poison arrow.
But Maki, the thing is though, even if you're right, I mean, even if this works, Kaito's just gonna be alone. He's alone in the universe. He's the last man ever. Like, there's no point to that. I mean, yeah, it sucks. I get it. But, I mean, you're leaving him to a fate worse than us dying. Like, he has nothing after that.
This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
But what the hell was Monokuma talking about with the whole I've gone and done it? What was that about? I thought,
No, that can't be. The person in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote! There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito. There's absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
I thought so. Maki's trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? I can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that
But
truth.
Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
He could have faked it, yeah.
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it.
Yep.
So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about?
Damn, that's a different facial animation, like a facial portrait that we haven't seen from her. The whole, it's like you want to die, but shocked.
Impossible. That's impossible.
Oh man, I am digging this class trial.
There is no other possibility.
Oh,
I killed
jeez.
Kaito.
Yep, I knew it. Maki would be the
killed Kaito.
argument. I knew it. Ah, man.
You're the one who's wrong.
Uh-huh.
He died from my poison arrow.
It's only fitting, right? Because Kaito was the argument
no
for the
other
last trial.
possibility.
It would make sense that she would be the one for this one.
What do you
I'm getting
know?
timing for that all wrong.
I killed Kaito.
Wow.
You're the one who's wrong.
It's so weird. I was right about so many things. I just wasn't right about how we get there.
There's no other possibility.
I'm like getting this all wrong because I'm like so giddy.
What do you know?
Oh my god. Oh
It
man,
doesn't matter
Maki.
what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying.
Oh,
It doesn't matter what you say.
I didn't mean to use Fever Time, but whatever.
I was at the scene. So
Ah,
I
damn
know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry
Throwing
I
in
kept
those
quiet
cold
till
ones
now.
in there in the middle of just tapping
to
them
believe
is
I
like
didn't
really
kill
throwing
him.
me off.
So
Well, I
I'm
really
not
gotta focus
wrong.
on this one. Ah, damn.
Sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him.
I will say though, after playing a bunch of like, okay, so what's the
I
thing?
saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
Pretended to drink the antidote.
It ends here.
Aw, Maki. Nah. I know, I understand, man.
Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
Yeah, because otherwise, how? Yeah, this. Damn, Maki, I get it, but sorry.
He pretended to drink it?
I'm sorry, Maki. I know.
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie.
Hmm?
Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it.
God damn, Kokichi thinking this far ahead. And it doesn't seem like bullshit. It really doesn't though. It doesn't feel like oh, he's just written to be like the writers just wrote this way. No, he just genuinely does feel this smart.
I believe
of a
Kokichi
character.
knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote.
Yeah, he knew where this was going. He could predict where this was going
After
to go.
Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done.
Yeah, after he said that, where it's like, Kaito, you really aren't boring. That's when I feel like he made the decision. He was like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do.
To make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate.
You little bastard. You gave me the one thing I wanted, man. You gave me the one thing I wanted.
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together.
And how is it that I like you a little bit more because of that?
Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan.
Oh, wow.
However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character. And Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us.
But you know what? What's interesting? This leaves open the avenue to be like, wait, we don't know what killed Kokichi. Was it the poison or the press? But that would be a whole other thing. That would be a little bit much. So let's
You wouldn't
just
think that
wrap it
someone
up.
would plan their own murder.
Yeah.
He went so far as to give up his life just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious.
Fucking for real, dude.
Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
Yeah. Yeah, seriously.
Crazy.
And
Why
that-
would he go that far?
Because he wants to win. That's all he cares about.
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what.
Yep. Smart enough and crazy enough to pull it off.
But too bad. Shuichi figured out the truth.
Yeah. Even in death, I'm still sticking it to Kokichi. Try. Oh.
Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died.
For real though, if Kaito really is the one in there where I suspect he is, it'll be weird to throw in another plot twist at this point in this trial. He has his Kokichi act down. Like, he didn't. He really does.
But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma.
Like, to watch this trial again and to just think to know in your head that nope, that's just Kaido putting on an act. It's just like, I don't think that's possible, but like the game, this is the way the story has to go.
Get it right or not?
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
Huh? Why?
Even the bit where like Kokichi in the Exile, in quotation mark, was hitting on Himiko, that was all Kaido. Like, that's really funny.
If we're just
And
extras,
not likely.
then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
Shutting that shit down real quick.
But why? You are being so friendly with us.
Monokuma has left the party.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
If you cooperate with this plan, you must have had a reason. You must have, to determine that reason, I need to reveal the
I still
truth.
think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Alright, now it's time for closing arguments. See you at the end. Okay.
It's the truth of the case.
Alright, here we go.
Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar.
This was a good trial. This was a really good trial. I really enjoyed this one. It really threw me for a loop, though.
That someone is the culprit of this case.
But I do also like the fact, even though it threw me through a massive loop, if I was just paying the right amounts of attention, I could have figured it out. Like most trials in this
Locked
game.
in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon. A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab.
Because there's nothing worse than a mystery, like in a game like this, where it's about like figuring out the culprit and like the victim. It's really horrible when it's like the answer to the trial, like figuring out the trial, comes from like left field. The answer comes out of like a piece of evidence that came from nowhere. Like you weren't given all the things necessary in order to figure out beforehand.
The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight.
I do like the fact that I predicted where this would go. Technically, I just got it, like how we get to there, all wrong. Like, absolutely wrong.
Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way.
The electro hammers make a really cool
She used her
sound.
electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside. She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one. Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him.
Shot to the arm. that probably felt
That's
pretty
why
good for Kaido. It was like,
for
yes,
Kokichi's
oh,
right
that's,
arm.
I hate you, little bitch.
If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals.
Yeah.
Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard. the shutter of the hangar opened, and an Exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an Exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the Exisal.
Yeah, but too slow,
Maki
bitch.
leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow. The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow.
Right in the freaking spine. Like seriously, she's like an arrow to the back would not be enough to kill her. I would disagree.
The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison.
That looks like a shot that could kill somebody.
The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies.
Man, you know, it's nice that he set this up in order to kind of like, we kind of benefited off of this in a way. But it's nice to know that the little bastard suffered in the end too, to be honest. Still hate him.
Had enough. Maki tried to finish
I just hate him a
off
little
with
less
another
than I did
poisoned
before.
arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise.
Yeah, Kokichi is that character that you love to hate. That is really what it is, for me at least.
To keep Maki from becoming the Black End, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Maki
Damn it,
remembered that there was
Maki!
an
If you had
antidote in my
just
lab, and
cooled your
immediately ran
horses,
off
if you
again.
had just like, I know you were worried about your boy Kaido, but damn man, if you had just cooled your horses.
The Strike 9 poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both. But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window.
Jeez.
But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it.
You know, you would think with one arrow in the back and one in the arm, like, freaking Kaido would be able to, like, match Kokichi and, like, you know, just fighting abilities, but no, still seems like Kokichi had the upper hand here.
Kokichi drank down all of the antidote, while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow, but it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave.
Poor Maki.
After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon.
Man, before Kaido leaves, but which I think he has to, I think we have to say goodbye to Kaido this chapter. You better tell him that she loves him, man, after all this bullshit. Because she does. she cares about him way more than she cares about anyone else.
For hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electro bomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras.
Yeah,
That
wherever
was why
they're
he commissioned
placed.
Mew to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electro bomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan.
Oh man, look at his smug ass face.
Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail. In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan.
Ultimate Supreme Leader, man.
There was a
The
lot to
best
prepare,
way,
and not a
knowing
lot
the
of
best
time.
way to manipulate people. He deserves that talent.
They had
Absolutely.
to work fast. If Kokichi died from the Strychnine poison, the whole plan would be ruined. Fabricating the scene in the bathroom.
It's satisfying. I mean, I'm
Dragged
glad he
Kokichi
suffered.
to the hydraulic press.
It's so horrible to say, but it is. It just put a smile on my face.
This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created.
All right, come on, you little bastard, get over here.
Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie.
Wow.
While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it.
Right.
The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously. The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera. Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation.
Yep.
He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim.
What a satisfying way to see that asshole die.
Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes. Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial.
Pretending to be Kokichi.
They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true
And putting on
mastermind.
his really the best acting abilities I've ever seen.
And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick.
Yep.
The culprit is in that exisal.
It's you,
isn't it?
it?
Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
Show your face. Oh man, what a trial.
I'm right, aren't I?
That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
The jig is up, buddy.
Really? Is it really Kaito?
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
There's only one real question. How did he get so good at that impression? I mean, even though like the voice, there's a voice like changer inside the exile, still like he was like executing mannerisms like perfectly.
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Like that, like the little way he speaks, like that's.
You're still not gonna admit it?
Yeah, cause.
Admit it, but it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
So why isn't he?
Is Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
Huh. No, my detective work was flawless, it's the truth. I'm sure that's Kaido inside the Ekisal. So why is Kaido still fighting me? Is this about Monokuma, or is there another aspect to
You claim
this?
everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do it.
Our
right?
reverse way of thinking. Interesting.
It's totally possible that the
putting
body
that.
switching never happened and Kaito is dead.
And man, how convenient is it that there's a voice changing thing inside the Ekisal? Like, I mean, Ekisals were put here in order to protect the people on the spaceship. Why would that need that ability? Why would they need that? Like, I don't know.
Just possible. It's the actual truth.
I mean, story, like, to make this trial more interesting, but like, you know, on paper, why? It's just like,
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay.
kind of like within Danganronpa 2, in that chapter's trial of Danganronpa 2, we didn't know for sure who it was that threw the poison canister that ended up killing Kameda. We just had to go on faith because of what he was trying to do and because of his ultimate talent. It's interesting
This
that
emotion
way.
I've learned. I believe you call it
Yeah.
faith. That's what I feel right now.
We don't know for sure if that's what happened. Well, we just had to go on faith that with what was intended and what were people trying to do. Yeah.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Yeah. We don't know for sure, but
Well, I don't care.
it seems
either way.
likely.
But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
I see, so that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killing game itself. That's why Kaido has been so stubborn all this time. But what does he... Sorry, excuse me. What does he mean by ruin exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants, the rules. How do you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall... Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. 'Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
I still want to know what he meant by "I've gone and done it." What the hell does that mean? What did you go and do? Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic and I believe in Kaido. From this point on, it's not about logic, it's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaido, not as a detective, but as Soichi Saihara.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
Oh my god, really?
One last conversation?
Uh-huh.
There's more to talk about?
You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say.
Okay.
I just need you all to listen.
Oh, here we go. Okay, time to lie. Okay.
All right, let's pin this down. Who is
Pin what
inside
now?
that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
Kaito's trying to ruin the game. That's why he's hiding the truth. I don't know exactly why, but he's putting his life on the line for it. So to put faith in him, this is the only way. Everything that we determined up to now, what if I turned it all in its head? Yes, I need to lie.
All right,
okay.
let's pin this down.
All right.
Who's inside that exisal?
Thanks for pointing that out for me, game. This is the one time you're
That's what you
meant
said,
to,
isn't
so
it?
yeah.
Kokichi's
Okay.
the one who died.
I think this is it. Yep, got it.
I'll reveal the truth.
1 and 1. All right.
Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore.
Oh, man. What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the exisal is...
Oh, man, Suichi.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
And that, yeah, that's interesting, because right now, Monokuma's only riding on Suichi's logic. He's only relying on Suichi's deductions. So if Suichi does this, he really doesn't know. He truly is like, yeah, he's like,
The truth is, after we found the crushed body,
I saw Kokichi.
saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this.
Your acting ability, Suichi, is not nearly as good as Kaido's. Granted,
have to
he's
tell
aided
the
by a
truth.
voice-changing module, but still.
Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Oh, hold on. Why did you wait until now to mention this?
To
I'm so
fuck
sorry,
with
Kibo,
everything.
but it's true.
I really like this trial is really cool. I really am sorry, but this is the only way. Kaido's trying to fool Monokuma, trying to ruin the class trial. If Kaido is risking his life to do this, then I'll stand by him. I believe in Kaido. I will believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us. I'm sure he's trying to save us all. If Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work, fine, I'll just lie.
Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exisal. He's the culprit.
Oh boy. We're playing dice. We really are playing a game of chance
Hey,
here.
Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito.
But if I'm wrong, Monokuma, how do you know if you're right? What?
Stop it! That's enough.
Ah, come on, Kaido.
Huh?
God damn it.
It's over.
We had him going there. Ah. Nah.
If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right,
You silly bitch.
then you'll all get punished.
Oh. Buddy.
There's no way I can let that happen. So, it's fine.
Wait, you had time? Wait, what the hell? You had time to get another coat? You telling me that after all that you went back to your dorm, grabbed another coat, and then got back in the exile? Are you serious? No. Oh, damn.
Kaito!
Aw.
So, it really was you?
Yep.
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything. But before that, it's voting time.
Ugh.
Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it? I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
Dude, I just have one question. How the fuck... Dude, that impression was spot on. Like, what the
I
hell?
don't know.
Aw.
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do.
Aw.
Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started!
Well said. Let's get this started.
I knew it. I knew we'd be saying goodbye to one of them, Maki or Kaido. I wasn't sure which one, but... yeah.
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
Ah, boy. Ah, Kaido. Yeah, man. We got you back. You were alive like I was hoping, but too bad. We gotta say goodbye. And you also gave me the one thing I really wanted, was to see Koichi die, so, hey. Yeah.
It seems the voting has finished.
Oh, but to be fair, Koichi had a much more bigger hand in him dying than Kaido did. I would love if there's one vote for Koichi because of Maki. Okay, everybody voted. Alright. But the thing is, Suichi, that plan could have worked, but he needed to decide to do it like way earlier. He needed to decide to like lie and say he was lying for Kokichi like way earlier.
You make the right
And that could have worked.
choice, or the dreadfully wrong one.
Now that leaves us with a very interesting situation. With the 5 of us left, being Maki, Suichi, Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko, who's the mastermind of those 5? Jeez, I really can't imagine it being Kibo, Himiko, Tsumugi, or Maki. Be really weird. Alright, well. Yeah, that was one hell of a class trial, but we've got to the end, and interesting enough, I was right. I was right in a lot of ways. I was just wrong about how we got here. Absolutely wrong. But I guess, damn. Unfortunately, we will have to say goodbye to Kaido in the next video. But until then, guys, take care.